Thanks for being with us on this Friday the 13th. And I want to thank this young man for coming out here and sitting a spell with me, Mr. Jerry Nobles. How the heck are you, son?
I'm good. I'm sleeping now.
Well,
we had a baby a year ago, so
really?
we're now sleeping.
So you got a year old?
Yeah, November 7th, she turned 1, and she is, buddy, change your life right there.
How has that gone?
It's going great.
This is your first?
It's my second.
Okay.
27-year difference in the two.
Oh, really? Wow.
Kyle's my oldest. He's 28.
Mm-hmm.
She's 20. She's 1.
Right. I mean, that's
so she's
that because I mean, there's a little difference in age.
Oh,
a
yeah.
little difference in age. So how's that been for you?
That's great. I mean, she is.
So you got a little boy. I mean, a big boy and a little girl.
A little girl.
Mm-hmm.
And
oh wow.
I think she's very well protected now.
Oh, you better believe that.
All them other boys.
Where do you live?
I live in Walnut Grove, Alabama.
Okay. Tell folks where Walnut Grove is.
So Walnut Grove is about 12 miles outside of Attala, and we're about 30 minutes from Coleman.
Mm-hmm.
We're right on the Blount Etowah County line.
Okay.
We're in Etowah County still, but we're right there, West End High School. It's across the road from us.
Is that where you went?
No, I went to Etowah.
Okay.
I grew up in Attala.
Okay.
So,
what do you do for a living? Or what have you been doing? I want to find out about you, man.
Good. Because I do a lot.
You make it up. I don't even care if it's true.
I do a lot. During the week, my brother-in-law, me and him go to Huntsville and we hang shutters on houses, new houses. But we also do interior houses, like blinds and plantation shutters and stuff like that.
Man, that's got to be a big business because
we stay busy.
I'm talking about the area.
Yeah.
Y'all are in an area that's all. I guess it's one of the growingest areas in the state of Alabama.
This past year it became the biggest city in state of Alabama. It passed Birmingham.
Wow.
So
I knew it was heading that way.
Yeah, it's bigger than, but it's but they stretch. Huntsville's so funny the way it does because you got Madison and Huntsville, and the line's kind of blurred of where Huntsville and where Madison is. It's funny.
It's all coming together.
And so I do that during the week. I play music on the weekends. Play down here some. Actually gonna talk to them today about rebooking. But usually 41 Main and Funky
downtown.
Goat, Lake Martin Pizza Company played there.
Yeah, it's a neat place.
I love
all those are.
Yeah, I've been to both. And they're that's really a cool little spot. The one I played at is not this one that's here.
The Funky Goat is over in Dadeville.
The Funky Goat's in Dadeville, and the Lake Martin Pizza that I played
on 63.
Is the one I played at. Is the one that's next to the gas station.
Yeah.
That's the one on 63.
Yeah.
Haven't done this one yet. That's closer to.
Okay. You do the one over in Dadeville also. Okay.
And so do the music. Then on Sunday mornings I host a radio show in Gadsden.
Really?
On 105.9 called Rock and Roll Basement Radio. I play all country, Americana, Southern rock.
Wow.
Play whatever I want to play.
Yeah.
Which
how long you been doing that?
6 years.
Really?
6 years. It's been a while. 10 a.m. to lunch every Sunday.
So how long have you been in the music business? Because it's a business.
I've been doing something involved in music. So high school, I was in choir and show band, show choir and all that stuff. And then went to college at Gadsden State on a music scholarship.
Really? Good for you.
Was in the show band there, was in the a cappella choir there.
Wow.
Then I left there and went to Sneed and was in the choir at
That's Sneed State?
Yeah,
okay,
in Boaz. Was in the a cappella choir there, and then did things in the theater and stuff. And then a gentleman by the name of Jimmy Davis was our light and sound guy there. And he kind of started showing me how to do lights and sound, and I kind of fell in love, like, hey, I kind of like doing this. And so started doing that. He taught me to do that, and he now works for Hank Williams Jr.
Really?
So he's
and what's his name?
Jimmy Davis.
Okay.
He's a stage manager for him. For Hank.
Wow.
And so
both Cephas.
he taught me a lot. And
Heck
so
yeah.
now when I go do my own shows, I don't have to worry about whether there's a sound guy there or not. But then after that, I worked for a lot of different bands. I was tour manager for a band called Fly By Radio. We played all over the Southeast. Then I went did tour managing for a band called Bang Bang Bang, which they're the Cadillac 3 now. And so then it was Albert Simpson, did stuff with him. I've done tour managing with them Dirty Roses, but I love doing this. I like playing.
But everything you just mentioned has just prepared you for what you're doing now. I mean, I would think you're a better musician by doing all that today.
It gets you ready for what to expect when you walk in the door.
Do you ever have a band?
Yeah.
4-piece, 3-piece, 5-piece.
This past October, we did Heritage Day in Atala.
Yeah.
And I had a 4-piece band behind me.
Do you like that better, or do you like it out front?
I like having a full band. But there's just so little opportunities out there to stay consistently booked with a full band because because nobody wants to pay for a full band. They're like, well, can you just come and do it? And so. And here's the thing, I didn't learn how to. I played guitar. I've learned how to play guitar in like chords in school. Still not really that great of a guitar player, that I think of. But I can play a song and you know what it is. But I like doing the full band thing. I didn't start doing solo acoustic stuff until 2018.
So only 6 years.
So it's just playing. That's me just playing by myself. I usually had to have somebody there.
You talk about. I was fortunate to be in a band for several years. I was surrounded by really good musicians, which that was fun. That's something I'd always wanted to do. But since then, that's been several years ago. Since then, you just said it. A band is just, people don't hire a band much
That's
anymore.
right.
And it's so much easier. And most time you go make a heck of a lot more money being an individual. I don't know who started that paying a band member $100 a piece. I mean, I
hate it. I won't do it. I'll
that's what I'm saying.
I'll talk to folks, and I had a guy. It's greatest. This is my favorite. I can't. When he said it, I called and was talking to him, and because he had called me and said, "Hey, give me a call back. Love to have you come in and play at our place." I said, "Okay." I said, "Well, what are you looking for?" "Well, you got a band?" "Well, yeah, I can do a full band." "Well, how much are you looking for?" He said, "Well," he said, "we don't do a tab or food for the band or anything, but we'll give you $100 a piece, and you come in and you play for 4 hours." And I just sat there and I was like, "Well," I said, when y'all get better situated and can afford a band, give me a call back. I'd love to come in there." And he just didn't know what to say. He was like, "What?" And I was like, "Well, you can't expect, you can't expect me to bring guys in here to play and give them $100 a piece. That don't even cover their gas."
Have you ever heard them say, I'll let you just for exposure.
I asked him, I said, I had a guy ask me that one time, and I said, "Well, can I come in there and drink? I'll give you extra. Hey, when I leave, I'll tell everybody. I'll tell everybody I know that, hey, man, this guy right here, they've got a place that you need to go visit." And he didn't like that.
No,
so.
but it's very, it can be very rewarding. But like I say, so many of the folks we have on here, people that play around here, it's one piece, and they do really good.
Oh yeah,
staying booked.
And I love playing down here because I did the Oktoberfest here at the park back in October, and man, it was just the way it was set up.
Yeah.
I really thought that was a great setup. I loved the way that it was. And then after I got done with that, I left and went downtown Montgomery.
Wow.
I played downtown at the Renaissance at the Exchange.
Yeah.
I'm there this weekend.
Really? Okay.
tomorrow night.
Okay.
Saturday
Close to the
night.
Hank Williams Museum.
Yes, and I will play some Hank Williams and some Hank Williams Jr. and I will play it all.
You were talking about Hank, Mr. Davis is with Hank Williams Jr. now. Marty Brown he opened for Hank, and this old boy, he wear an old crazy cowboy hat, and you wouldn't think he could sing. He great singer. In fact, he just had a George Strait's last album, cut to the moon on that. And what was really cool, he introduced it. He said, "I want to dedicate this to my wife and thank Marty Brown." Well, that is huge.
Oh yeah, especially from the King.
Yeah,
He's
George Strait is just I guess he said 60 #1 hits or something
He's
crazy.
good.
But he just wears his starch button down shirts and wears a cowboy hat. Cool. He was a real cowboy.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he ain't to play, but he just goes up there and plays. Packed 110,000 in the stadium. You
Still
go.
got it.
You go it, George. Don't go anywhere. We're gonna hear some music out of this man when we come back.